So we're just gonna jump right into the video. Today I'm gonna be installing a custom made wig, customly made by me and dyed, of course. We're gonna start off by braiding down her hair. And then we're gonna take the Got To Be gel and just swoop down the edges a little bit so that, you know, they're tamed and they're not in the way. Then I'm going to take a stocking cap and make sure that I cut out the ear tabs, and then I'm just going to go around the hairline and spray it with Got To Be spray and sit on under the dryer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Go. Right here I'm drawing her eyebrows on because I had to make sure my sis had the matching eyebrows with the red hair because it's only red. Go. Then I'm taking a powder foundation by Maybelline Fit Me. It don't have to be the exact match, but long as it's a little bit darker, like as long as the exact color as the skin or a little bit darker, then it's fine. And right here, I'm just cutting off the excess lace. You want to make sure that you're taking your time with this step because you can very much cut your client or yourself while doing this. And you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So here, I sprayed a little bit of Got To Be sprayed on my fingertip, and I'm just taking my fingers and laying down the ends or the edges of the cap. This step is not mandatory, but I just like the cap to lay.
But y'all gotta hit my sis up because she does good on the wigs, honey. Look at this. Who is playing with her? Stop playing with my sis, okay? Book her, okay?
Get into this custom colored wig, girl. It looks good. Right now, I'm sitting it on her head just to make sure that it fits and that, you know, it's enough space that the cap is not showing and things like that. I'm taking the Tailored Crowns lace tint and I'm going to spray that on my lace about 2 to 3 times. Make sure I blow dry it so that the lace isn't that white or ashy color. Sometimes you may not have to do this step. I'm taking rubbing alcohol and I'm just going to take that and rub it across her edges because she does have makeup on, and we want to make sure that it's no makeup, no excess oils, none of that. And I'm going to take the Walker Scalp Protectant and we're just going to place that across her edges because we do not want her to break out across our hairline. And I'm taking the Isha waterproof lace glue and putting about 3 layers of this to make sure that the wig is secured. I'm just evening it out with the end of my rat tail comb, and you want to make sure that it dries clear, but don't let it dry too much because then it won't be sticky. You want to take your time when placing the wig because that's the most important part. You don't want the wig to be lopsided, you know, you don't want it to be looking crazy. I'm just taking a comb and pressing the lace into the glue just so I can get that melted look. Right here, I'm sectioning out her ear tabs so I can cut it and make sure that her ears are out and not underneath the lace. Here I'm placing an elastic band around her edges because we want that lace to be melted, baby. We need it up in there. And I'm just going to take the blow dryer on high heat and just blow dry that for about a couple seconds, not even a minute, because the heat is actually really high and I don't want to burn my client, so I just like to move really fast during this part. get into it. Period. It's melted, baby. I'm just taking a hot comb, you know, straighten out them edges, get them edges intact. We want to make sure that it's real silky straight, and also the hot comb allows the glue to melt in just a little bit better, so you can really get that flawless melted look. Here I'm taking an eyebrow razor and making sure that I cut the lace off. You want to make sure that you cut the lace really jagged. You don't want to cut the lace in a straight line because that's not natural, and it's really clockable. Like, you don't want your lace clockable. We need the lace to be melted and bomb and just, you know, melted in the skin. So here I'm just lifting up the pieces that have not been laid down with glue, and I'm just taking that glue and creating 3 more layers and then pressing that into our skin so that it can be laid down all of the way, not some of the way, because we do not want the wig to be lifting at all. So here I'm just blow drying that glue in and straightening out my part. And then we're going to move on to laying those edges. Edges are different for everybody. Not everybody wants edges, and not everybody can pull off the same edge look. You want to make sure that the edges are suitable for your client and their face shape. You want to make sure that the edges is not touching the eyebrows, because I've seen it all. And we do not want that. That's very much ghetto. I'm just tweezing out the edges just a little bit, just to thin them out because they're a little thick. And taking a razor comb just to cut those edges. You can take scissors, but I feel like a razor comb gives you a more jagged look. You don't want all of the baby hairs to be the exact same length, because then it's going to be looking like you can just tell that it's a wig. You know what I'm saying? Make it look a little bit more natural. Then I'm taking Nairobi foam and I'm just going to lay those edges, swoop them. You want to make sure that you're not too rough during this process, because baby, it will lift that lace up and we do not want that. So you want to make sure that you're being really gentle and taking your time when doing this process. those edges are laid and staying in place, so we're going to wrap them up and just sit under the dryer for about 5 minutes. And look at those edges, so dramatic, so extra, and so pretty. And now we're just gonna end off with the finishing touches. I take the Maury's beeswax because I lost my wax stick, so I just been using that to lay down the flyaways. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this with 3 of your homegirls because you know they need a little help laying that lace. And we want everybody to be out here slaying and laying. Get into it. It's just bomb. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.